Okay, hi everyone. Let's see how I'm going to put my camera today. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna move that. Okay. Welcome to my yoga class. This is my Thursday Vinyasa flow class that I teach every Thursday at 4 p.m. Today we're going to be doing a focus. Okay, that didn't make any sense. Today we're going to be focusing on the back and kind of like the hamstrings and hip flexors because I think everybody's had a long week and it's been sitting a lot, and it's really important to really like strengthen that back and stretch out those muscles because they can get very tight when we spend a long time sitting down and not a long time moving our legs. So let's get started. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so start with both hands on the knees in a comfortable seat. And close the eyes. And on your next inhale, bring the shoulders up high as they go, up to the ears. And then as you exhale, push them all the way down. And then just repeat that as you inhale, push those shoulders up. As you exhale, push them down. All right, and keep going. Inhale, push those shoulders all the way up. Exhale, push them down. Inhale, push them up. Exhale, push them down. And then you can open your eyes and just roll out the shoulders. Then on your next inhale, bring both arms out in front of you. Bring the palms facing towards the sky. And as you inhale, spread the arms out as far back as they go. And then as you exhale, close the arms and wrap them around you. And pay attention to what arm is on top. These on your next inhale. As you inhale, open up the arms. And as you exhale, you want the opposite arm on top this time as you hug in your body. Just keep doing this motion. So inhale, arms go out. Exhale, arms come in, hug the body. Inhale, arms come out. Puff out the chest. Exhale, arms hug the body. We're going to do this about 3 more times. Just do this like on your own, following your breath. In today's class, one more. In today's class, we're going to be doing a lot of moving around. We're going to continuously flow. Then release the arms, because I think we all need a little movement to shake off that bad energy and create space for new energy. So place both hands out to your sides. And as you inhale, bring that right hand up. As you exhale, tip over to the left. Then inhale, come to center. Exhale, bring that right arm down. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Exhale, bend over to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring that left arm down. And we're going to keep doing this. You want to make sure that your breath is in line with your body. So we're going to inhale, bring that arm up. Exhale, bend over to the side. Inhale, bring that arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Really stretch it up. Exhale, bring it down to the right side. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring that right arm up. Exhale, bring it down to the left. Just keep doing this, switching side to side, making sure that your breath is following. Making sure that your body's following your breath. I don't know if I said how many times we're doing this, but do one more and then come back to center. So center, bring your arms, bring your hands into your hip flexors, really close. And as you inhale, you want to stretch those arms high up and out and really arch that back. So you kind of want your spine or the middle of your spine to push forward as you bring those arms up. And then as you exhale, you want to bring those arms back in, those hands back into your hip flexors, and you want to curve the spine. So the middle of your spine is pushing back towards the back wall, I guess. And you want to bow the head. And keep doing this. So inhale, bring those arms up, tilt the chin up, exhale, come down. And you want to do this about 3 more times. So inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, arms up, arch that back. Exhale, down. Now we're going to go into table. We're going to do a little bit of abs because if your core is strong and stable, then it helps your back to be strong and stable because they're connected. I hope that makes sense. So meet me in table. And on your next inhale, we're going to do a little cat-cow. So as you inhale, you want the middle of your spine right here, or right here, I guess, to push down towards the mat. So you're going to inhale and push that spine down, tilt those hips forward, and bring that chest up. And then tilt the chin up as well. And then you exhale. You want that spine to come high up, and you want to bow the head. And keep doing this, just back and forth. Again, you want your breath to match your body, or your body's movement. And when you go into cat, you really want to be pushing off of your hands and creating space in between the shoulder blades. And then when you go into, wait, I think I got them confused. Okay. And then when your spine comes down, you want the shoulder blades closer together, but still pushing off of the mat. This time we're just creating space in the chest. So keep doing that. We're going to do this about 3 more times. And then once more. And come back to center. And from here, you want to bring your arms a little bit forward, about 1 or 2 inches forward from your shoulders. You want to bring the knees in. And then on your next inhale, well, actually, you're going to take a deep breath in. And then on your next exhale, keeping the elbows close in and parallel to each other, you're going to bring your chest down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, chest comes down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, chest and chin come down. Inhale, come up. And now we're going to add a piece. So exhale, chest comes down. Inhale, push up. And then exhale, come back to the chest. Inhale, back to table. And then exhale, relax. And we're going to do this 2 more times. So inhale, then exhale, chest comes down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, come down. And inhale, push up. And then 1 more time. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, chest comes down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring yourself back down. And inhale, back to table. And now you want to stretch out your knees. So you want each knee to be on the edge of your mat, or the side of your mat. You want to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to push back. You're going to bring those sit bones all the way back down to your heels, and then you're going to stretch out those hands, and you're going to bring your forehead, your forehead down to the mat, and you're going to press it down. And you can close your eyes here, or leave them open, whatever you want. I'm not in the position because then you guys can't hear me, but I'll show it. This is child's pose. So you want your hands to really be connecting to the mat. You want your forehead to be touching. And here you want to take a moment and ground yourself. You want to stay in the moment here and now, not worry about anything that brought you onto the mat. You want to clear a space in your mind for the here and now. And on your next inhale, or whenever you're ready, come back up from child's pose into table. And here we're going to extend the left leg, stretch it out so just the toes are touching. And you're going to lift it up as high as you can. And hold for 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, bring it down and stretch out that right leg so just the toes are touching. And on your next inhale, bring it up and hold for 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, bring it down, back to table. This time you're going to stretch out that left leg, but then you're going to stretch out that right arm so the hands, just the fingertips are touching. So the leg and the arm are straight. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring them both up as high as they go, and you're going to hold for 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring them down, and same thing on the other side. Stretch out that right leg, stretch out that left hand, and on your next inhale, bring them up and hold for 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, bring them down. And we're going to stretch out that left leg again. Stretch out that left arm. On your next inhale, bring them up. And this time as you exhale, your right elbow is going to touch your left knee. And right here, you really want the abs to contract. So you get to wake up the abs a little bit. And then you're going to inhale, you're going to stretch them out. You're going to exhale, elbow comes to knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, elbow comes to knee. And 3 more times. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, elbow comes to knee. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, And one more time, stretch out and come in and stretch out, and then bring the arm and the leg down. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So stretch out that right leg and stretch out that right hand. And on your next inhale, you want to bring them both up. And as you exhale, you want that right knee to touch that left elbow. You want to contract the abs. And then inhale, push them out. Exhale, push them in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, contract. And then 3 more times. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, contract. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, contract. And then one more time. Stretch out. Come in. Stretch out and come down. Then from here, you want to, actually this is fine. And then on your next exhale, you want to bring your stomach down to the mat. And you want your hands to be right under your shoulders. So yeah, right under your shoulders. And you want your head to be facing the mat. And on your next inhale, without using any of your back muscles, you want to straighten those elbows. And bring yourself up like this. And then exhale, bring yourself down. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And now you're going to come down onto your forearms. So you want your elbow to be right beneath that shoulder. And this time as you exhale, you're going to bring the chest down and the chin and the forehead. And then when you inhale, you're going to keep the forearms down. So we're going to come into Sphinx pose. So inhale and bring that chest up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, come down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. And this time, and then on your next inhale, come up. And this time, you're going to bend those knees. And you're going to come into a sort of table, except your forearms are still down. And here you want to grab the 2 front corners of your mat. And keep those forearms down. And you want to flip the toes so the bottom of the toes are touching the mat. And on your next inhale, you want to lift the knees up about 2 inches. And just hold. And on your next exhale, bring them down. And we're going to do this twice more. So inhale, bring them up. Hold. Exhale, bring them down. And you still want those shoulders to be on top of the elbows. So one more time, take a deep breath in, bring those knees up. And exhale, bring them down. This time on our next inhale, instead of just lifting them up 3 inches, we're going to straighten the knees. And from here, you really want to push off of those corners of the mat and bring that chest down. And here, this is dolphin. Now you want to bring those knees down, and you want to mimic the same pose you were just in, but with the knees down. So flip the toes so the tops of the toes are touching the mat. Kind of come up into a table, except there's way more space and your hands are still grabbing the corners. And you want to take a deep breath in. And on your next exhale, you want to bring your chest down to the mat. Obviously, only go down as far as is comfortable. But this is what we call puppy pose. And then on your next inhale, come back onto your forearms, release the corners of the mat. And on your next inhale, flip the toes, straighten the legs, dolphin pose. And just hold here. Take a few breaths. You want to empty out the stomach, create space in between the ribs. And you should really feel the back working here. Those shoulder blades should be squeezing together. And on your next inhale, you want to lift up that left leg, bring it high to the sky, and hold. And bring it down. And then on your next inhale, bring up that right leg high to the sky. And bring it down. And then on your next inhale, come up onto those arms and push down for a full downward dog. And then on your next inhale, you want to come up to the top of the mat. And opposite hand grabs opposite elbow and just hang. And then on your next exhale, release the arms, put a slight bend in the knee, and on your next inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, center yourself with those arms up. And then on your next inhale, you want to stretch those arms high to the sky. Then as you exhale, lean back and really push your pelvis and your sacrum, which is the bone right above your glutes, and you want to push that forward. So you want to take a deep breath in, stretch those arms, and as you exhale, you want to lean back. And then on your next inhale, you want to come up, and then exhale, center yourself. Inhale, stretch up those arms, and as you exhale, you want to bend over to the left side. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, center. Inhale, come up. And exhale over to the right side. And then inhale, come to center. Exhale, center yourself. Inhale, and on your next exhale, dive down. And then as you inhale, place both hands on the shins, lengthen the spine, and look up. And then exhale, bring the head down, bring the arms down. Really stretch those hamstrings, and then place both hands on the mat and walk out into plank. And then on your next exhale, keeping those elbows in, you want to bring your chest down to the mat. And then on your next inhale, you want to come up into upward dog. And we're just going to take a few breaths here and really let that back stretch out. Because that's what we're trying to do today, is increase our back flexibility. And then on your next inhale, you're going to come back to table. Then you're going to take another deep breath in, flip the toes, straighten the legs, and push back. On your next inhale, you're going to lift up that left leg, bring it high to the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your knee into your chest and push forward. And really squeeze the abs. And on your next inhale, push the leg back up. Exhale, bring the knee forward. Inhale, push it up. And we're going to do this 3 more times. So exhale, push that knee forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, push it forward. and then up, and then one more time. Exhale forward, inhale up. And on your next exhale, bring that leg down and pick up that right. And we're gonna do the same thing on the right side 5 times. I'll let you guys do it on your own. And then one more time. Exhale, bring that knee in. Inhale, bring it up. And on your next exhale, bring that knee down. And just hold here in downward dog. And then on your next inhale, you're gonna lift up that left leg. Bring it into your chest. And this time you're gonna place it in between the hands. On your next inhale, you're gonna sweep the arms back. Exhale here. And on your next inhale, sweep them up and sink down into upward lunge. High lunge, my bad. And hold here for a few breaths. And then you're gonna take that left hand, you're gonna drop it down, and you're gonna bring your body out to the side. You're gonna rotate that back foot so it's at a 90-degree angle and it's perpendicular with the front. And you're gonna point your chin up towards that right thumb, and you're gonna follow the motion of your hand with, you're gonna follow the motion of your thumb with your head. So as you exhale, you're gonna bring that right hand down and you're gonna twist down to look at it. And you're gonna inhale, bring that arm up, and you're gonna follow it with your head, I guess. So exhale, bring it down, follow that thumb, inhale, bring it up, and 2 more times. Exhale, bring the arm down, inhale, bring it up, exhale, bring it down, and this time just place both hands on the mat, rotate that back leg, and bring that foot back so you're in plank. From here, we can do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga like we did before. So for knees, chest, chin, bring the knees down. As you exhale, bring that chest down. And then as you inhale, come up. And you want to keep those legs straight and off the mat. And on your next inhale, come into table. Then you're going to spread your knees out. And we're going to go back into child's pose. To take a breath. In child's pose, we're going to practice some of the mindfulness techniques that I was talking about before. So feel the mat underneath your hands, feel it underneath your forehead, feel it supporting you. And then on your next inhale, or whenever you're ready, come back into table. Once in table, you're going to flip your feet or your toes so that the bottom of the toes are touching the mat. And you're going to take a deep breath in and straighten those knees and push back. And then from here, you're going to stretch up that right leg, bring it high to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your knee into your chest and then bring it in between the hands. And as you inhale, Sweep them behind you. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, sweep them up. And as you exhale, sink down. And I have to switch sides so you guys can see what I'm doing. So from here, we're going to do the same exact thing we did on the other side. So you're going to take a few breaths here. Really warm up those thighs, those legs, the glutes, the feet, the abs, everything. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring that right hand down. You're going to twist that back foot so it's perpendicular with the front foot. And as you exhale, you're going to come down. And you're going to look up at your thumb, and you want your gaze and your body to follow that thumb. So as you exhale, you're going to bring that arm down, and you're going to follow it with your body. And you're going to twist. And then as you inhale, you're going to bring that thumb up and twist the body. Exhale, follow your thumb, and bring the hand down to meet your other hand, so they're like this. And then inhale, bring that thumb up. Exhale, bring it down, and then twice more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Make sure to follow it. And exhale, bring it down. And then bring it up. And this time, swing both arms. Actually, just lift yourself back up into warrior two. And take a few breaths here. Fix your outfit, whatever you need. And this time you're going to reach forward as far as you can go. And as you exhale, your right forearm is going to land on your right thigh. And as you inhale, you're going to bring that left arm up. So the left side of your body is making a straight line. And you're really feeling a stretch in that left side right here. And you really want to be stretching forward. And then on your next inhale, swing the arms up and straighten that front leg. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, you want that right hand to come down. So your arms are still in a straight line. And you want to look up at your thumb. And then on your next exhale, you want to bring that left arm down, twist the body, put a slight bend in the right leg, and push it back about a foot. And then you're going to take that left foot, you're going to rotate it forward. And then your left arm is going to come up behind you. Your right hand is going to meet it. And you're going to press both hands down, up. Oh my God. You're going to clasp your hands and you're going to push them up and over, and you're going to bend down. You want both feet to be pointing forward, and you want your weight to be evenly distributed across both feet. And you really want to be feeling a good stretch in the hamstrings here. And you want to make sure that your hips are squared and that they're facing the front of the room, or wherever your feet are pointing towards, you want your hips to be pointing towards there too, or facing there. And on your next exhale, you're going to release the hands, bring them on either side of your foot, and put a slight bend in that right knee. And then that left knee comes to meet it, so both knees are bent. And you want your knees to be squeezing together. And we're going to do what we did when we were in our high lunge. So you're going to sweep those arms behind you. And on your next inhale, you're going to sweep them up and sink down as you exhale into chair. What matters in chair is not how low you can go, but if you can make a straight line with your body. But still, it's important to get low to really engage those muscles. So with each exhale, try and sink a little lower. You want to make sure that your spine isn't arching like this, and that your spine and back are still being used and they're still flexed. And on your next inhale, straighten the knees and come up. Take a deep breath in, stretch those arms high to the sky, and then exhale, come down, place both hands on the mat, not on the mat, place both hands on your shins, and as you inhale, straighten the elbows and lengthen the spine and look up. And then exhale, head comes down, arms come down, and then place both hands on the mat and walk out into plank. And from here, you can do chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. And as you inhale, come up into upward dog. Feel a good stretch in the spine and the sacrum. And then as you inhale, come into table. And then on your next inhale, come up into downward dog while I switch the playlist because I've had the same 3 songs playing the entire time. My bad. Okay. Hello? Okay. And on your next inhale, you're going to straighten those knees, come into downward dog. Oh God, I think I have to switch sides again. So you're going to lift up that left leg, high to the sky, bring it into your chest, place it in between the hands. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift up those arms into high lunge. And I think I got to switch. Into high lunge. And on your next exhale, you're going to rotate that back foot so it's perpendicular with the front and parallel to the back of the mat. And you're going to stretch out those arms, set those straight out to your sides. And on your next inhale, you're going to reach forward as far as you can go. And then you're going to place that left forearm onto that left thigh. And as you inhale, you're going to bring that right arm up. And you want the right side of your body to be creating a straight line. So you want to make sure that knee is bent all the way so that your knee is right on top of that ankle and it's perpendicular to the mat or to the floor, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. And really stretch out that right arm. And then on your next inhale, bring the arms back up and hold in Warrior 2. You want to make sure that your Warrior 2 is really strong, steady, no one can push you over, the knees are bent. And on your next inhale, you're going to straighten that front leg. Again, reach forward. And as you exhale, bring that hand down, that left hand down, and that right arm up. So your hands are making a straight line. And you're going to look, I don't know if I already said this, you're going to look up at your right thumb. And you want to feel a really good stretch in your side here in triangle pose or Trikonasana. And on your next exhale, you want to bring that right hand down and that left hand. And you want to bend that front knee. And then you want to bring your left foot back about a whole foot. Then you're going to rotate your right foot so it's facing forward. So it's almost like you're walking. You're in the middle of like walking and your foot's just in front of you. But I guess a little bit further than it normally would be. Anyways. So then you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to sweep that right arm behind you. Left arm follows. Clasp them together behind your back. Straighten those elbows. And push those arms up and that chest down. And remember, you really want to keep those hips straight and pointing forward. And you want to feel a deep stretch in those hamstrings. If you're having trouble balancing here, make sure that your core is engaged and tight. And then on your next exhale, bring the arms down. Keep stretching. And then you're going to bend that front knee. Actually, you're going to bend that front knee, and on your next inhale, you're going to come up. You're going to push that foot back forward. And you're going to rotate both feet, set they're parallel with each other, and they're both facing the side of your yoga mat. And from here, you're going to lift up your arms. So you're making a star. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to stretch out those arms. And on your next exhale, that left hand is going to come to that right ankle. And you want to really just tap the ankle with your hand and twist. And you want your right hand to stay high to the sky. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. Right hand goes to left ankle. Look up at your left thumb. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Look up at that right thumb. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Look up at your left thumb. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left hand. Right thumb. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Look up at that left thumb. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Right or left hand goes to right ankle. 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Look up at that left thumb. Right hand comes up. Left hand comes down. Inhale, left hand comes up. Exhale, right hand comes down. And then inhale, come up. And release those arms. Whew. And then rotate that left foot so that it's facing the front of the mat. Bend that knee. Bring those arms out to your sides and then windmill them down. Rotate that back foot. And then bring that left foot back so you're in plank and knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Oof, that was tough. Whew. And then on your next inhale, come up to table. And stay in table. I'm just checking the time. And then from here, you want to pick up that left knee and you want to just bring it in between your hands. We're going to do kind of a rocking motion here. So as you inhale, you want to push forward. When you push forward, your knee is coming over your toes, create a little bit more space in between the feet, or I guess in between your foot and your knee. But if it's not, then you're good. So then we have levels to this stretch right here. So this is the first one. If this is good, then stay like this. If you want a deeper stretch, place both hands on the knee. And then if you want an even deeper stretch, bring both arms up and lean back. Or if you want the deepest stretch, I don't know if anybody's this flexible, place both hands behind you and lean back. But if you were comfortable in the other stretches and you were getting a stretch from the other levels, please don't do this because you'll probably hurt yourself. So take a deep breath here, tilt the chin up, push out the chest, and really feel that hip flexor stretch out. You want to make sure that that right hip is pushing down and not pushing back to get the best stretch you can. And you want to make sure that that knee is not coming over those toes. And you want to just hold here for a few breaths. With each exhale, you want to sink a little deeper. And on your next exhale, bring both hands down onto the sides of your foot. And you want to start straightening that left leg. And you want to straighten that knee so it's straight. And you want your thigh to be perpendicular to the floor. So like me right now, I think I'm a little too far back. And right here, you want both hands to be on the outsides of that left leg. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you want to push yourself down towards that knee, towards those toes. You can walk your hands out more forward if you want a deeper stretch. You can grab those toes. Either way, we're just stretching those hamstrings. And you want to bow the head. And again, you want to make sure that this hip is pushing, that the right hip is pushing forward towards the front wall. And hold this for a few more breaths. And remember, with each exhale, sink a little deeper. And you want to make sure that your front foot is flexed so that those toes are pointing high to the sky. And on your next exhale, bend that knee and bring it back so that you're in table. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring that right foot up in between those hands. We're going to do the same exact thing we did on the other side. So as you inhale, you're going to push forward. And you're going to decide what level is right for you. If this is a good enough stretch, you feel a really deep stretch here, then I would recommend staying here. If you want a little bit more, place both hands on that knee and push back. No matter what pose you're in, make sure to really lift up that chest and tilt that chin up. And make sure that that left hip is pushing forward. So take a few deep breaths here, and remember, with each exhale, try and sink a little bit lower. And on your next exhale, bring those hands down, straighten the leg, straighten that knee. And again, you want your thigh to be straight. So straight up, you want your left thigh to be straight up. So if you straighten that knee and it's not, you want to push that foot forward a little bit. And again, you want to make sure that those hips are really squared. So this time that left hip is going to be pushing forwards. So you're going to place both hands around your leg, your right leg, and you want to go as far forward as is comfortable. If this is too much, you can go further back. You can be on your fingertips. You can grab a block. Sadly, I don't have any blocks to show you, but you can grab a block or something else. Put your hands on, whatever you're comfortable and whatever you need to have a comfortable but deep stretch. So as you exhale, you're going to walk forward as far as you can go. Make sure that that foot stays flexed. And when you've gone as far as you can go, slowly start pushing down. Bring that chest down to that knee, that chin towards those toes. And bow the head when you've gone as far as you can go. And we're going to take a few deep breaths in this position. And remember, with each exhale, try and sink a little bit deeper. And remember to keep pushing that left hip forward towards the wall so that your hips stay squared and you get the best stretch possible. And on the next inhale, come up, bend that knee, bring it back into table, and come into a comfortable seat. And from here, we're going to do an 8 to 7-minute meditation. Music. So from your seat, you're going to bring your knees up and you're going to hug them in. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly roll back with your knees still up. And as you exhale, you're going to release that right leg. Then you're going to release that left. So you're lying flat on your mat. And you want to close your eyes and do anything you need to make yourself comfortable. So you can let your legs flop out to the sides. You can let your arms flop out. Just relax every part of your body. Let me turn off these lights. So you want to relax every part of your body. Close those eyes. And we're going to do a little grounding meditation. So take a few deep breaths in through the nose. Fill that whole body up with air. And then exhale. Make sure it's a slow and controlled exhale. And you want to completely empty your body out of air. And you want to do this 2 more times. Completely filling up that body, breathing in through the nose. When you've filled yourself up as much as you think you can, try breathing in a tiny bit more. And then a deep exhale through the mouth. Try and squeeze out any little pockets of air you have in your body. Completely rid yourself of any negative energy that could be hiding away. Leaving room for new, clean air, clean breath, clean energy to come in. And after your last one, your breath can return to normal. And here you want to focus on all the parts of your body that are connected to the mat. And really feel yourself sink a little bit deeper into the floor, the mat, the earth beneath you. Feel it grounding you, feel it supporting you, lifting you up. And become aware of your body. Feel the air in the room on your skin, the energy flowing through you. Can you feel the energy flowing out of the fingertips, out of the toes, out of the top of the head, and flowing in? Feel your clothes, how they rest on your body, how they feel. If your hands are touching anything, think about that, how that feels underneath your fingertips. And really look inward and take a moment to check in with yourself. Is there anything your body needs? Is it asking for anything? And then think of the word peace, what that means to you, and try to picture it in your mind. Make it as detailed as you can. What that looks like, what that sounds like, what it feels like, what it would smell like. Connect to it with all of your senses. And try to keep that feeling. And think about how you can find space or create space in your mind for peace. And now just let yourself be at peace. Let your thoughts be like clouds. You can just watch them float on by. Don't try to control them or interact with them or anything. Just let them go. Anything you need to think about will be there when you decide to come back to it. And then on your next inhale, roll over to your right side and push up into a seat and cross the legs or whatever comfortable seat works for you. And close the eyes, place the hands on the knees, bow the chin, and take a moment and thank yourself. Find gratitude within yourself to you for taking space and time out of your day, for your practice, for you and you only. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And that's my yoga class. Thanks for coming or watching if you're watching later. I teach every Thursday. If you want to join the live, it's at 4. Or the recordings are up on the Northeastern Spiritual Life YouTube page. Oh my God. Yep. And I'll see you guys next week.